Hello, welcome back. Merry Christmas. No, I've not gone mad. I know it's the middle of summer, but today's episode takes place just around the time that Christmas would be in game. So let's hope today's episode is either, well, at best a cracker and not a turkey. Welcome to From the Bottom to the Top. Hello and welcome to episode 15 of From the Bottom to the Top. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have two games for you against Kettering Town and also against Kings Lynn, both in the Vanarama National League North, and it's our opportunity to open a little bit of a gap at the top. Not giving too much away, what's been happening since you were last with us. Telford and York were the last two games. A 2-0 win against Telford and a 2-0 loss against Telford in the FA Trophy second round, and then a 2-1 win against York in the FA Cup second round, which gave us a third round draw against Northampton, the Cobblers. But today, two games, as I said, in the Vanarama National League North. But since then we've played Kidderminster. A 2-0 win, that was at home. Will Russ after 44 minutes, Jim Kellerman after 45, 2 goals in 2 minutes, sealed that win. And then the team that beat us in the FA Trophy second round, we managed to get one over on them. Only just, I hasten to add, it was a very tight affair, but Ronan Hughes scoring his debut goal for us from the penalty spot after 14 minutes. I say it's his debut goal. It wasn't his debut goal at all. Now, why did I think that was his debut goal? Anyway, he has scored for us before against Bradford Park Avenue in open play, but he scored from the penalty spot on this occasion. As I say, it was a very tight affair. We had to batten down the hatches. Telford, not a bad side. And anyway, we won this one, which was important because at the end of the day, we're not really that bothered about the trophy. But we do want to win and get promoted from the Vanarama League North. Right, as I said, Kettering and Kings Lynn are our two games today, but how does that leave us in the table before we pursue the games in hand? As you'll see, we're playing today Farsley, top 52 points, 4 points clear of Gateshead, who are close behind in second. Then come Kidderminster, Spennymoor, Gloucester, Chorley, who we've had before in our Legends series, and did rather well with them. We got them up into the league, so they've crept into the playoff places with 35 points. Then come Telford on 34, previous opponents, and as I say, not a bad side really. I think the stats don't really show it in there. And then Alfreton just outside on 34 points as well. So we are at the moment well clear of 8th place, 34 points. In fact, we're getting on for about 20 points, 18 points clear of that. So I think we're at least guaranteed a playoff space. But really what we want to do, we don't want to finish any lower than third, but we really, really could just do with a straight promotion. That would be absolutely fantastic. Right. Going back a stage, you will notice that we have a game today against Kettering, but we are the only teams playing. And I've had a bit of a poke around, and it would appear, by looking at it, yeah, there's a full round of games on Monday, which is Boxing Day in game. So Merry Christmas. So we will actually have played a game more than the rest below us. In fact, Gloucester will have 2 games in hand over us as it stands. But not to worry about that too much at this stage of the game. Today's opponents, Kettering Town are 16th and Kings Lynn are 14th currently. So that's how it is. I think we've said enough about what's happening. Let's get on with the episode and our first game against Kettering Town. And this is the team that we're putting out against Kettering Town for this one today. Smith in goal, Denton, Allen, Clayton, Godsmart Ford out on the right. Hughes and Kellerman are in midfield. Hayhurst, Williams and Hales Doherty across that attacking midfield. Williams comes in for Parkin, who has been in that space just recently. and he had one good game, and then he's gone off the boil again a little bit. Williams has been a bit inconsistent, and I think that's one of the areas that we want to try and get somebody in, if we can. Somebody that's probably a 3-star in that spot. Russ continues up front. Carter, Sams, Turner, Atkinson, and Spencer are all on the bench. I'd love to have had. This is the problem with the sort of non-league is could do with an extra couple of subs. 7 subs would be fantastic, because really Parkin, I feel, should be on that bench. He's not played that badly, and if Williams isn't up to it today, it would be absolutely fantastic to be able to swap him out. But we don't have that ability on the bench. We've got to drop somebody, and it's in this case it is it's Parkin. It feels a bit harsh, really. I would have preferred to have left him on the bench. And as the teams come out, we get the game underway. And let's see what we can do. Hales Doherty. So early things. Get Hales Doherty giving that ball away. Very sloppy of him. And we're going to have to defend. Start off, Barnes is in. And he's blasted it over the top, thankfully. Had he been a bit more... in fact, I think that's a corner, in which case Smith saved it. I'll take that back. I was going to say, had he been a bit more clinical, we'd have been a goal down early doors. That's cleared out for a throw. Let's see Smith make the save. And this is where we get caught out. Clayton, I'm not sure. I'm thinking Clayton is I mean, he's an old boy, really, and I think he needs clearing out. We have a lot of players to clear out at the end of the season, especially if we get promoted. We're going to need to really shore up and bring in some stronger players. Half-hour mark gone. Time to give the team a bit of encouragement. And they're in again. Clayton keeping a close eye on him, and they're going to squeeze one through in a minute. And there he is again. Barnes in this time. Smith saves again. Barnes actually with the corner this time, and it's headed clear again. Gone out for a throw-in. And we're going to see the throw-in, which is a bit of a worry. No, we're not. Right, I'm just a bit conscious that we haven't actually done anything here, which I'm going to do now, especially with Barnes, because he's causing havoc in that defence. We need to be doing a little bit of tighter marking, I think. I think we've sorted that out now. Should have done it before. Apologies. As we get the ball forward. And they're in again. We are living dangerously. That's a few times I've had a go now. And in fact, 5 shots, 2 of them on target. We have a corner. Hughes with the corner. And it's cleared. And we are really struggling here, but Kellerman is doing a good job. At least somebody is. He's trying to get around, and Crawford's giving him all sorts of problems. Smith well out of his area, but tidies up. Allen, Denton, Hughes, Williams. Hayhurst, are we going to score on the against the run of play, really? Hayhurst, can he get a cross in? Can, but where's it going? All the way back to Godsmart Ford. Oof. Kellerman got one pretty much on the volley, and Davis had to be equal to it, and he was. We have a corner now. Hayhurst with the corner from this side. It's headed on and cleared. And they get a counter-attack straight away. Williams is going to get there, though. doing a good job. Godsmart full with a throw in on this near side. Williams, Kellerman, Hughes, Russ, back to Hughes, Denton, Clayton, Williams, Kellerman, Russ, and Russ to Williams. I thought he'd given that away for a minute. Kellerman, Russ, it's a nice build up. It's gone out wide to Hayhurst. He's got to have somebody in the middle here. He hasn't got anybody. He's got it back to Hughes. Hughes to Williams. Williams has a shot. It's just gone wide. Unlucky. It's a good try. And half time comes. I have to say, Kettering don't look like a mid-table side. They look a bit dangerous, don't they? 6 shots, 2 on target, 0.68. So they're better on the XG, 6-1 and 0.41. We've had the better of the possession, but that's about all. We need to up the ante a little bit in this second half if we're going to get anywhere. And we were made one change at half-time. Sam's on for Clayton. As I say, Clayton really wasn't doing it for me. He was looked like he was struggling back there, and I'm just worried that he'd do us some damage at some point or other. That's headed over the top. I think it was Godsmart Ford from a Hayhurst corner. Apart from that, we've changed Hayhurst and Doherty to attacking to really give them something to worry about. Denton, Hughes, who's picked up the yellow card now, crossed, and I think that was Sam's just put that wide. And change of clock comes along. Hills Doherty not having a good time out there. Haven't really got anybody to replace him either. Will Russ not doing it up front. I am tempted to bring on Jimmy Spencer. Or Williams not having a bad game out there, but he can play out on the right. I'm wondering, do we do that? And that. And take Hales Doherty off and bring Jimmy Spencer and put 2 up top. Feeling like that's maybe a way forward. And actually, let's make him a support role for Spencer. Keep them on attack for the minute. Let's give them more things to worry about. Jimmy Spencer is anxious. But to be fair, Jimmy, this is your opportunity to shine. And Kellerman now is taking a knock. Just about at the same time as well. And we're going to need to take him off and bring on Chris Atkinson. In that Mazzala role. He can do that. Continue. They've come forward now. Kellerman still on at the moment. Godsmart Ford, Spencer, Kellerman, Hughes, Denton, Russ, Sams, Hughes, Denton. We try and build again. Allen, Sams, Kellerman, Godsmart Ford. He's got himself forward a little bit. He's put that out wide for Luke Williams, who's gone out wide. Cross in, and Russ, I think, was heading that wide. So has the change now been made? Yes. For a minute, I was wondering whether I'd actually done anything. So we head down. This looks, it's got a draw all over it, unless something major happens. Right. Fire the team up. And it has got a 0-0 draw all over it. I think we were lucky. Jackson Smith probably saved our bacon today. But Tom Sams had a good one. Obviously, after Clayton went off, He's come on and he's done a reasonable job there at the back. Let's have a look and see how that affects the table then. A win, bearing in mind that we had a game in hand, would have been a better thing to do, but hey, never mind. And this is how the table looks after that game. As you see, we've now played one more than the teams around us, which means this gap here, which is currently 5 points, can be closed down. If Gateshead win, it's only 2 points, which ideally we wanted to keep that gap there, and that draw has not done us any favours. So that's not good as it stands. So we just hopefully can get a result against Kings Lynn in our next match. Okay, that's lifted Kettering Town up to 15th. They have also played a game more than everybody else around them at the moment. So that's how that's going to pan out. Right, we'll be back for the second game and the team that's going to play Kings Lynn next. And this is the team that we're putting out against Kings Lynn for this Vanarama National League North match. Smith in goal, Denton, Allen, Clayton and Godsmart Ford are our back line. Clayton is there because Sams is tired, so we're not going to risk him. And Denton, we've switched him to a fullback. He's been playing better as an inverted wing back, but just want to try him out as a fullback today. Just see what that does. Gives us a bit more, hopefully, defensive solidness. And in front of them, Kellerman and Hughes, who've swapped roles over, but pretty much stay the same. Grattan, Williams and Hales Doherty. Williams not having too bad a match last time out. I think he had a 7.2, so he's not done too bad. Russ continues up front. Carter, Hayhurst, Atkinson, Turner and Spencer are all on the bench. Turner, who can play left or right wing backs, can also play centrally in defence as well if we need him. And teams are on the pitch. And we're underway. Denton with a throw in early doors. Williams through and Grattan was forced to the ground. No penalty given. Clayton, Hughes, Godsmart Ford, Hales Doherty. Crosses it for Grattan, who heads it down for Denton. Kellerman, Allen, Denton, Kellerman, Allen, Russ, who's come back a little bit. Williams to Denton. Denton trying to get on a run there. Denton, Kellerman, Denton. Williams crosses it for Hales Doherty, who heads it over. They have a throw in on this near side now. White to Isaac. They have played in between our game against Kettering Town. They had a 1-0 win. Allen cuts that out to Williams. Referee getting in the way. Russ. And he's chipped the goalkeeper. His 7th goal of the season. Luke Williams, the provider, and will get the assist. And after just short of 4 minutes, we go a goal up. From the early skirmishes, probably nothing more than we deserved. He's cut that in really. Now Russ put that away very, very nicely. And you can see why Spencer's not getting in the side. Grumbling as much as he likes. But he's got to, when he has the opportunity, show us what he can do. Long ball. Cut out by Allen. Kellerman. Williams, Grattan, Kellerman, Williams, Russ. Back to Kellerman, Williams, Allen, Denton, getting into the act, Grattan, back to Denton, Kellerman, steady build up again. Luke Williams back heels it to Kellerman. Allen, don't get fancy, Luke. Russ says to Smith, you haven't had a kick around. Have a kick around. Allen to Grattan. Grattan to Kellerman. He's got that to Hughes. And Hughes has put it away. His 3rd of the season. And lovely ball from Kellerman from deep in the midfield. And A nice volley puts that away. Lovely ball over the top. Hughes brought it down and put it on his other foot. Bong. 2-0 after 21 minutes. They have a throw in on the far side. Jacob, Isaac. Kellerman not cutting that one out. It's gone out wide. Grattan trying to mark him out. I'm not sure where Denton is, to be honest. He's on the other side. What's he doing on the other side? He's supposed to be on this wing. He's covering for some reason or other. Denton. The ball's got him, but he's got the block in, which was very good. Hales Doherty there in attendance. Pushed him right back as it stands. Come on, boys. Backs in. He's going to shot, but Smith gets there and puts it away for a corner. Brooke will take the corner. And that's headed away. Oh, it's headed out for a corner again. Not sure who headed it out, but they did head it out. Brooke. And that's gone over the top this time. And a goal kick. Immediate danger is averted. As we head into injury time at the end of this first half, and that's reasonably solid first half. 12 shots, 4 on target, 0.75. They've come in back into it a little bit. 67% possession. They've had 2.32 XG and 33% possession. Let's have a quick look at how things are panning out as it stands at the minute. Gateshead are drawing 0-0 with Alpherton at half time, which means that gap at the top, even though we've played one game more, is now 7 points, which would mean it's 4 points if Gateshead were to win the game in hand, which is really, really handy as it currently stands. Kidderminster, they're drawing 1-1 with Kettering. Yes, we know all about Kettering, and we know all about Barnsley as well. Right, that's how it is at half time then. No changes made at half time, and we're back on the pitch. Everybody reasonably happy at half time. And Godsmart Ford with a throw in to Hales Doherty. Back to Godsmart Ford. Luke Williams. Godsmart Ford. They've brought on a couple of substitutions, so we're going to need to check the opposition instructions shortly. It's gone all the way back to Smith. Allen. Clayton. Luke Williams goes out wide to Hales Doherty. We haven't seen much of him. Crosses the ball deep, and Grattan hit the woodwork with that volley, and it was a volley, one heck of a volley. Right, instructions. Right, one change here. We can do the same instruction on that bit. Wing back left. Did we have an instruction on him? Matty Jacob, I don't think we did. Only 2 changes they've made at the moment, so we'll go with that. 67 minutes on the clock. We're not quite in changeroo time. All right, 75 minutes we are, definitely. All right, let's have a look and see who's not performing. Tyler Denton. I am tempted. He's not having a bad thing. I'm going to change him back to this inverted wing back. Fullback, though he's supposed to be stronger as a fullback, doesn't appear to be working. Let's put him back on there and see if he improves. Kellerman is tiring, so I'm thinking we probably can do a change in midfield here, just liven it up a little bit. But I don't want to take him off. He's having a good game, having a great game. Harvey Godsmart. Clayton is playing better this time round. Lewis Turner, Godsmart Ford. Playing okay. Right, let's give it 5 minutes more and we'll see what happens. There we go. Not much happening. Or we're going to get a highlight now. Godsmart Ford. Throws it in. Hales Doherty. Hughes. Cross deep. Oof. Just gone over the top. I think it was Russ that headed it over. Right. Let's have a look then. Kellerman is going to come off for Atkinson. That's a one change. We bring Hayhurst on for Grattan. And a final change. I think what we're going to do is... I'm tempted not to take him off. Let's just do those two changes. We've got one then if we should get an injury or something daft like that. Right, what we're going to do, as we usually do, drop to balanced. We're going to drop a bit of praise tactically. Put Ronan Hughes back here as the defensive midfielder. Williams will drop into that slot, our usual trick we do at this stage. Masala on support. Confirm the changes. And they have a corner. It's cleared, but only as far as Charles. Jackson will have another go at crossing it in. It's cleared again. Clayton getting his head to it. And for the moment, Clayton heads that out wide. Crossed in deep. Allen with the header. But they still have the opportunity. Hughes, Isaac there. Pressurising us at the minute. Come on, boys. Defend. Feel there's something on the end of this. Jackson. He's pushed him out wide. And Charles squeezed one in. And they've got a goal back. We are past masters at doing this. Have we battened down the hatches too late? Let's tuck that in. That was really annoying. Smith has made some great saves, and those are the sort that we really want him to do. I'm tempted to. Do we stay positive? Do we put... I'm tempted just to put them under, really give them something to think about in this latter stages here of trying to go a bit more attacking. Just keep them at bay, which is what we've done. Yeah. Just finished them off. They got a consolation there, really. 20 shots we had, 6 of which were on target. I'd like 50% roughly, but they haven't done it. 1.21 on the XG. 68, I keep saying 80, 68% possession. Kings Lynn had 6 shots, 3 of which are on target, 50%, at 0.61. How does that leave us in the table then? Well, with Gateshead and Kidderminster both drawing their games, Kidderminster a 1-1 draw, Gateshead a 0-0 draw. We have opened a 7-point gap at the top, but they both have a game in hand over us. But it is, as I said, if Gateshead were to win their game in hand, we still have 4 points on them, which is good. At least we haven't lost. That's the main thing. So as it stands, we're top on 56 points, having played 23 halfway through the season. Gateshead second on 49 points. Then Kidderminster 48, Gloucester 41, Spennymoor 40, Telford 37, Chorley 35. So it's we're 21 points now clear of that 8th place Alverton. So as I said, I think we're pretty much assured of a position, at least in the playoffs. I'd like to think that as it stands, we're sort of 15 points clear of Gloucester in fourth, that we can guarantee one of the two, second or third place, at very least. Southport, Leamington, Guiseley and Stalybridge in that bottom area. That's how the episode ends, and our next episode is going to be Northampton and Darlington. Northampton in the third round of the FA Cup. Darlington in the Vanarama North. We'll play Stalybridge and Chorley offline and hopefully continue our good form. Well, I hope you think that was a bit of a cracker. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button. Keeps you up to date with all future episodes of this and new series as they are released. New episodes of Bottom to the Top are currently released every Monday and Thursday at 4:15 p.m. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel, follow me on Twitter at JustOffside2. Keeps you up to date. And I'd like to thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode, which will be episode 16. It's out on Thursday. Until then, goodbye.